Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Beorn Home with Coe. I told him when we were in the car earlier on the way here, I said that you're going to do the workout today, mate. We're going to do the demo and we'll just stay in the car in the warm. You look very worried, but there you go. No, it's not tonight. It's now cuddling up in the corner. So, firstly, coffee. Secondly, today's workout. What we are going to do is kind of a fight gone bad-esque workout in the sense that the workout time is the same, the movements are the same, we get more rest, okay, and we're going to break the reps up a little bit, hopefully gain a little bit more intensity. So, we'll go through the workout. We're going to do 3 cycles, 5 minutes on and 2 minutes off. In our work period, we are going to complete an AMRAP, so as many rounds as possible, of 10 wallball shots. We're going to do 10 sumo-deadlift high pulls, 10 box jumps, 10 push press, and a 10 calorie row. Okay. So what I'm going to do is firstly run through the workout again with limited equipment. Okay, so let's just say I've got a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So if I was to do that, then my wobble shots, obviously they're going to be thrusters. Okay, those two movements are very, very similar. That could be completed also with just an empty barbell. Okay, that would also work if you've got one of those lying around at home. So thrusters with minimal equipment for the wobble shots. For the sumo-deadlift high pulls, again, back to your kettlebell or dumbbell, or even if you've got a barbell at home, you can use that for your sumo-deadlift high pulls. Okay, obviously kettlebells are probably easiest for that. If you've got a dumbbell, then obviously you can do that. You can either do them single arm, double arm, up to you. Just 5 and 5. Break them up as you see fit. Then got our box jumps. You got something you can step up onto at home. That's fantastic. But remember, keep it safe. Don't jump onto like chairs and things like that because they'll probably at some point break or tip over. We'll go through the no equipment version in a sec, and then you'll see what the scale might be for those box jumps if you don't have anything. We've then got our push press. So again, we're going to be doing that with our kettlebell or our dumbbell. If our kettlebell is really heavy and we struggle to push press it overhead, okay, then we might need to sub that push press out. We can always use our bodyweight movement that we're going to go through in a sec, okay? Or we could just lower the amount of reps we're doing, okay? So if you can get a few out, then let's say you do 3 on one side, 3 on the other, 6 reps, happy days, move on to the next part. We've then got our 10 calorie row. If we don't have a row machine, we've got a couple of options here. Obviously sub it out for another machine. If you've got something at home, you might have like a turbo train on your bike, or just like a spin bike or something like that. Just work out approximately how long that's going to take. It's probably what, like 30-ish seconds on the machine. Or we might just sub it out. Oh, we'll go through a bodyweight version in a sec anyway. Okay. So another machine, or we might just do a short run. Okay, just like 100 meters or something. Yeah, get that done. Cool. So then, if we don't have any equipment, then we're going to go through it like this. Okay. The wobble shots are going to be air squats. So it'll be 10 air squats. The sumo-deadlift high pulls will be single leg deadlifts. Demo those in a sec. The box jumps will be tuck jumps, okay? Not squat jumps, you're already squatting at the top of the workout. Let's make those tuck jumps, which is jumping up, lifting those knees up nice and high. Our push press will be press ups, okay? and our row will be burpees. Okay, so no equipment, 10 air squats, 10 single leg deadlifts, 10 tuck jumps, 10 push-ups, and 10 burpees. Okay, and that'll see you good for your 5-minute AMRAP. We'll then rest for 2 minutes and we'll just continue from wherever we get to just end up with one score at the end. Okay, cool. Right, no questions so far. We're doing well. So we're going to do now. I'm going to test out that cardio piece in our workout. So what I'm going to do is jump on this rower and just get a couple of minutes done. Just be 2 minutes. So if you have got space to go out for a run, do that. If you are practicing your double unders, then you might be able to work on those. If not, in the next 2 minutes, then just go through 5 burpees, 10 push-ups, 15 squats, 3 times 3. Just take your time on it, okay? Work through it, just moving at the moment and just getting warm. Sorry, everyone can see you, mate.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I haven't done one of these for a while. Oh boy, you know what? That's nothing like riding a bike. Right. Did it come on too?
I should do it for 30 seconds.
Will you change back? Did I need to roll yourself as well?
No.
You can change back. Alright guys. Let's go for a general warm-up. Need some knacker after that. Okay. So, take the head over to the right. Go to the left. And the other side. This side again. Okay, one more time over to the left. On the desk. Okay, look. Take that off. Shoulders coming forwards. And backwards. Okay, and forwards in big circles. And back the other way. One forwards, one backwards. No, it's coming. And back the other way. Whew. Comes on the chest. Take that around to the side. And hands and hips. Goes around nice big circles. Okay, back the other way. Ooh. Take those off. Let's go through 10 leg swings. Whoo-wee. I'm doing my Sumo-deadlift. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna set a barbell up for my Sumo-deadlift push press. I kind of want to do just looking at my options, thinking of scaling options and stuff. Wallball's going to be fine. Sumo-deadlift high pulls. Kind of really for 10 push press, I'm doing 40, but I don't really know if I want to do 10 Sumo-deadlift high pulls at 40 each round. So I think what I'm going to do is stick to the fight gone bad weights on those, which is just 35 kilos. And I'm going to do the first round. I'll try it, obviously at the beginning. If it feels really good, I'll go to 40. And if I'm not excited about the Sumo-deadlift high pulls at this time in the morning, then I'll probably just stay at 35 for the whole lot. So I'm just going to grab my bar now. So if you want to get your weights ready. Don't worry, I'm still here. Nearly done. Easy just to put 40 on, I think. Oh, I pick this up and I'm like, yep, good there. Proud Wallball. This one very first. Everything. Unfortunately, so I'm going to use the Wallball target. But this time, you all the way down here. Right, oh, there, got kind of everything's ready now. So, got our 10 Wallball shots, our 10 Sumo-deadlift high pulls, our box jumps, the box just down there, don't worry, you'll hear me jumping on it, it's fine. Our 10 push press, and then our 10 really great at the end, okay? So what we'll do is just run through some of these movements if we're on limited equipment. First one, it's just going to be that thruster, and if you have just one dumbbell, that might be quite heavy, then what we're going to do is we're going to go through that thruster on one side, okay? So we're doing 5 on one side and then 5 on the other side, okay? Just working through those Sumo-deadlift high pulls. Again, if you've just got one dumbbell, then you're going to find you can hold on to it in the middle like this, okay, and just do the movement like so with both arms. Or if it's a slightly lighter dumbbell, like this one is, I can just take it to the floor with one arm and do 5 on one side, switch hands, and then 5 on the other side, okay. Box jumps, step ups, tuck jumps, we should be okay with. The push press, singular dumbbell, again, just from here, dip and press up, okay? And lastly, the only other movement I really want to go through before we think about getting into this is just that single leg deadlift. All we're doing, just standing on one leg, leaning forward, tapping the floor with the hands at the bottom and standing up again, okay? I actually find, for me, I'm not very flexible, so I actually get a little bit off balance when I go down. So for me, touching the floor is actually really helpful because it just means that it just gives me a little bit of control at the bottom and stops me falling over. If I was trying to do that without touching the floor and going down, okay, that was a good wrap up. Generally speaking, okay, most of the time I'm like all over the place. So little touch, tap the fingers on the floor at the bottom, and then popping back up again, okay? Cool. Right. Next going to try some Wallball shots. So we'll start in a couple of minutes, we'll just get ourselves together. Make sure you're happy with all the movements. If you haven't been through them yet, then go through a few. Over it.
We'll just work on this. Always with my nemesis.
I'm practically outside doing my Wallball shots.
Do we just carry on where we left off?
Just gonna make sure my machine needs calories.
Unlimited rest control undefined.
Okay. I reckon it's time to get going. Woo! Right, we'll be done in like 20 minutes. Well, less than that. That's only 15 minutes of work.
Yeah.
Quite nice one, good opportunity to go very hard. Okay. Right, remember, if you have any questions, stick them in the comments below, or just fire them over to me, that's much easier. And then I'll get back to you straight away. Cool. Right, we can start. Where is the music maker? There it is. Okay guys, we are going to start in 20 seconds. Seconds. And rest. One down. Seconds. We're just going to continue from where we got to. Maybe that starts from the road. Seconds.
So won't you let me go? I'll take this ball machine that you were good to me and throw it out the window. You better let go. It's time to be.
One more. Oh boy, well yeah, you have it. Another workout done. It was a fine morning. Oh. The satisfying week. Putting the right hand on the back for another couple of weeks. Okay, just making sure I'm actually okay. Okay. All right. You okay? Oh boy. It's making us come throw up. Like, I need too much space. Good. So, as always, let me get my coffee. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the workout. I guess you're probably shooting for the same amount of reps-ish that you might get in Fight Gone Bad. So that, you can look back at your reps. I mean, I did 5 rounds, which is 250 reps. So my best is like just over 300, something like that. So this time of day, something like that, I'll take it. There's the thing in Fight Gone Bad where you can capitalise on some movements to get some more, and others you won't. So to get 300, you're looking at 20 reps of each, and typically you can get just over 20 wall balls. Box jumps take a little bit longer. Sumo-deadlift high pulls, you suffer. Push press you can capitalise on, and the row, thereabouts, depending on how you are rowing. So having 10 reps of each movement it really changed the dynamic of the workout a little bit, because there's not an opportunity to score well where you can. You have to obviously do everything in equal measures. So for me today, the box jumps certainly were slowing me up. My hips were just super tight. I don't know if it was coming from the wall balls. I mean, doing wall balls then sumo-deadlift high pulls, they're not going to help hips in the squat, but they're quite tight when I woke up this morning anyway. So the box jumps were fairly slow. I just jumped up, stepped down to all those. So I reckon make up a little bit of time there. And also my kit is fairly spread out. So you could, by working a smart floor, you could probably increase, gain a few reps there, but a bit of time, I should say. But realistically, like, how much do I need that walk? That's the question. A lot of the time you go, I could have gone way quicker if I wasn't having to walk across the whole gym. Back in the days where you could walk across the whole gym. I think Holyman was a good one where you did this very small reps, 5 wall balls, 3 handstand push-ups and 1 power clean. And typically when we do that, we have everyone spread around the room. People walk around and go, I'd go way quicker if I was closer. And you stick them closer together and they just end up having more rest and they don't do the workout any quicker. So sometimes we need that rest. So I say get everything tight, but then at the same time in that workout, like, I don't know how much difference that would make. Like getting off the row to the wall balls, if that wall ball was right next to my row, I probably wouldn't be picking it up straight away anyway. So, that probably didn't make any difference. Mainly for me, so just the box jumps. I think everything I did unbroken. So, it would just be, for me, firstly, quicker box jumps, and then probably a little bit faster on the row. I was a bit slow to get going. My first couple of calories were not great, and then I got into it for the last little bit, and then it's kind of over. So the row probably pushed a bit harder. So that's for me would probably be my focus point if I do something like this again. Anyway, hope that helps. Enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Good. Tell your friends. Just remember, we're not going to go yet until I click this button. So, bye.